Glory to God and a bunch of great kids that just refuse to quit and give up and just keep on fighting. Credit to Coach Herman. I have the ultimate respect for him in Texas. I'm so glad that we caught them earlier in the season because that team is going to be really, really good. And they're doing some great things, and that thing will continue to grow. They will be, again, a pain in the butt even next year when we play them again. He is a great coach, and that is a great squad that we played tonight. Credit to our defense. I thought for about 3.5 quarters played phenomenal and really helped us when the offense was struggling, keeping us in the game and keeping us ahead. Then the plays down the stretch by Sam and Deontay, I don't know if I'll ever forget in my life. That's the best 2-minute drive I've ever been associated, having to go that far with that little of time. And you hope for perfect execution, and that's what you got. Guys that were poised, guys that had practiced that situation a billion times and knew exactly what to do. And I'm so proud of them when the lights were the brightest that they executed. And then the young man at the end there, doesn't act like a freshman. He was asked to do a job not once but twice, once to send us to overtime and then the second time to end the game. And what an unbelievable job by Chase. Injury-wise, we suffered we had a bad night. Porter has 2 things. One, the great toe. The great toe that he had surgery on started hurting, and then he has a possible bicep tear that we'll MRI tonight and get more information on. Chuma, we pulled for his wrist. He gave us everything he had for a half, and then it just got pain-wise got too bad, so we pulled him. Rasheem got the ankle sprain. The X-rays were negative. So we'll see what goes on there. Cam dislocated his finger. It's happened before. They popped it back in, and I expect him to be fine. Had to pull Joe Lewis because of a rib injury, and Stephen Mitchell had a groin strain that we'll find out more about later. And John Houston, as you know, did not play today due to a neck injury. With that, we'll take any questions that you have.
Chase, your 2 kicks, which one did the nerves kick in greater for?
Really, they didn't really kick in that much on either of them. They're both the same kick to me. I mean, I just treat every kick the same. So.
Sam, how big was this win? What is it ranked thus far?
It's a win. I don't know where it ranks, but you know, it's good to get a great win against such a great Texas team, and we gave it all we had. They gave it all they had, and it was just a great win for our guys. And we learned a lot of things about our offense and good things we got to figure out and just learn from.
Sam, can you walk us through the drive at the end of regulation and then the drive at the end of the half? Those were probably the 2 key turning points.
Yeah, I mean, the one at the end of the half was just kind of a Hail Mary situation, and had to kind of scramble and knew I wasn't going to get it to the end zone, so I just dumped it off to Rojo, and he made a great play, great block by Steven. And then at the end of regulation, just it was kind of a deal we've always practiced. Yeah, there was a little less time on the clock than usual, but with the clock stopping after every first down, it was really helpful, and it was just a lot of great plays all around, and our line protected well, and I was able to get the ball off in those situations.
Did you practice that little jump?
It was just kind of an instinctual thing. I was hot off my left. I just knew I had to buy some time to get the ball to Stephen Carr. I knew he was going to be matched up one-on-one, so I was trying to get it to him.
Did you practice the Hail Mary?
Huh?
Did you ever throw the ball to the short guy, the dump off? Did you ever not throw the...
I mean, I did tonight, so that's all that matters.
Have you done a jump pass before?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, it was just kind of instinctual, just not really practice it, but yeah, it just kind of happened.
Chase, after that game winner, you run to the opposite side of the field. What do you remember from that moment as all your teammates ran around you?
I just remember just getting swarmed by everyone on the team. I mean, it's such a brotherhood here. I mean, I came here a couple months ago, and I already feel like I'm a good part of the team, and everyone feels like brothers to me. So.
got an extra scholarship laying around?
I need to find one. I tell you that. What a valiant effort by him tonight in two clutch situations.
Coach, what about a game like this? How does it get you ready to play two tough road games against Cal and Washington State?
Yeah, I haven't done it for a long time. I always feel like you're going to have one of these games when you're trying to win a championship, and that you're going to have to dig down deep and find a way to win. And credit this team, whether it was coming up with a big play right before the half, a 2-minute situation that doesn't happen all the time, to be able to go that far with no timeouts, and then defensively finding a way down on the goal line to get the ball out and put us in a situation where we can kick a field goal. That's what great teams do. They're going to have one of these games, and they find a way to win. And I'm proud of our kids. I'm proud of our coaches for staying poised and keeping on fighting.
You were 0-0 after the first. There was a lot of missed opportunities.
Yeah.
Did you sense it could be one of these games, and how did you help them keep their composure?
It started for me over the summer. This game was one of my most fearful games on the entire schedule because I knew the personnel and I knew Coach Herman and what he does. He gets teams ready, and he prepares them in the right way, and he is fearless. I mean, you saw it tonight, whether it's a fake punt, whether it's a trick play, whatever it might be. He's an attacking and aggressive style of coach. The thing that happened to us, I thought we were poor in the red zone tonight. I think I'm always going to trust our kids. I'm always going to try to go for it on fourth down in the red zone if I feel like we're in a good situation, and we just didn't convert tonight. I thought we left some points out there, and if there's one really glaring negative to me, it was our red zone efficiency.
You never trailed in this game until there was 45 seconds or so left. Can you take us kind of through your mindset going out there for that drive to tie?
Just trying to get first down after first down, really. That was my mindset. I knew they were going to play conservative as a defense, so I know I was going to be able to find the holes and have some time doing it. And if they did bring pressure, I knew it was just going to be that more open, I guess. But credit to our O-line in that situation for just playing great ball. And I think it's just such a great win for our team and for our offense. It shows a lot.
At the end of the first half, you could have theoretically just ran out the clock, minus over the field, not much time left. What's the thought process there? Do you know in that situation that you'll always go for it? Is it a case-by-case thing?
Well, it was case-by-case, but it started with the kickoff return. I told myself that if we got outside the 30-yard line with the amount of time that was left on the clock, we would try to split a run and see if we could get to the 50. We ended up getting to about the minus 45, and with Sam's arm strength, I still felt like there was a chance, and I believe in our kids. We're going to go take that chance. And what an unbelievable play by Rojo and by Sam and by Stephen Mitchell. I mean, literally, you look at that and it ended up winning the game. We needed those points, and you practice it. We have not thrown that ball. It goes to the end zone, but for him to find that kid, he knows he goes out. But we always launch it to the end zone, and he found him, and 25 made a big play for us.
You talked earlier about Coach Herman being aggressive. Did you feel you had to be equally aggressive? Because when you start off the game going for fourth down on 2 consecutive possessions, at the end of the half, he throws it to pick 6, but I mean, you guys just kept on being aggressive.
Yeah, I told myself going into the game, and I guessed wrong. You were looking at a Texas team that had scored 48 points a game. We're sitting at 45 points a game. So I thought it would be a high-scoring affair, and I didn't think field goals would be good enough. Thus, when it was 4th and 3 in that red zone, we went ahead and went for it. We fell short. 4th and 1 on the 1-yard line. I would hope we would get the ball in. We didn't get it done. Those are things that I'll trust our kids every time to execute it. And tonight, we didn't get it done. We'll get it done the next time.
At what point tonight did you kind of know it was going to be one of those games? And what's the anatomy of kind of fighting through one of those?
I started feeling it about the second quarter when, we had missed a couple red zone chances. It was a tight ball game, and just had a gut feeling going into this game that it would be a 60-minute fight. That team is going to be a very good team by the end of the season, and their personnel and their coaching is too good. And I knew we were going to be in for a battle. And credit to our kids, they kept fighting.
But the build-up to this game was kind of a wash of nostalgia from a game that happened a long time So I'm just curious, do you think stepping out of this game now, I know it's hard to digest everything that just happened, do you think this game could stand on its own for a while in its own right?
It was, the way we approached it was, we knew it was important to our fans and our fan base, but that was 12 years ago. And to a lot of these kids, they were just 6 years old. It was more important for us for our season. We had talked about starting fast and in the month of September, and now we look up, we're 1-0 on the week and 3-0, for the season. So we've put ourselves a lot better off than where we started last season. Now the challenge is we're getting ready to go on the road. We had the friendly confines of the Coliseum, where these kids have been really good, and now we got to go on the road and continue it. But I'm proud of where we are right now, and there's going to be days like this where you're going to have to fight to win games. College football is hard, and you're going to have games like this. You don't bring your A game, you're going to be in one of these, and credit to the kids, they found a way.
Shannon, what did you see from the Texas QB? It seemed like he kind of started off slow, but really got hot closer to the end of the game.
Credit to him. He's a great QB. He's a great player. He's very athletic. Just the calm that he had. That he was able to play under pressure. Get his team going, not affected by things, able to make a play. Kind of what you see in Sam. Being able to make a play and then look to the sideline and get the next play and continue going, not paying attention to the crowd. He's a very good athlete. And total respect to him.
Shannon, when you see your offense struggling in a way that we really haven't seen before with Darnold and quarterback, what did you communicate to the defense?
We just communicate that we're all a brotherhood. We're in this together, We feed off the offense, so anything the offense does, we feed off of. We knew we couldn't let them down. We knew we've practiced hard all week. We just had to play for each other.
Sam, can you talk about your measure of growth and confidence under the pressure that you were tonight?
Yeah, I think just being comfortable in those situations because we practice it so much. I think that's where it stems from, just because we practice all those situations so much, like 2-minute, 4-minute, 2-minute before the half, every single situation you could possibly think of, we've practiced that. So it's awesome when you practice it so much and then you go out and execute. It's a good feeling.
Back in the corner there. Coach, for the majority of the game, you guys kept them under 19 yards rushing. What are you guys seeking to improve on for next week?
It's such a team game, and you show up and offensively we're struggling a little bit, and defensively I thought was just lights out for 3.5 quarters. I thought it was phenomenal football by them, and both teams really stopped the run. They came to stop the run. I thought there were so many zone pressures on both sides, and seeing if the quarterbacks can execute, and both of them did. Credit to Sam. I thought the amount of times that he created and kept plays alive. What a great competitor for Texas, and credit to our Sam, for finding a way to win a ball game that wasn't pretty, but ugly wins count too, and we're fortunate to walk out of here with one.
It seems like a couple of guys after they looked like they were just thoroughly exhausted. Obviously, you went into overtime, so you played electric football, but was this a lot more exhausting than Western Michigan?
Yeah, we had talked about earlier, I know I made the statement that I thought this was going to be as mentally tough a game as it was physical, coming off a Stanford win, a physical Stanford win, and then an emotional game like this. And credit to our kids. They were mentally tough. They fought their way through and found a way to win a really important ball game for our season. Thank you guys.